Hello everyone, good evening. In this channel, we explain Japanese culture in connection with the tea ceremony. If you are interested, please listen until the end. Today, I would like to talk about chanoyu, which is a traditional Japanese culture. Let's get started. I will begin with the history of how tea was introduced to Japan. It is said that during the Kamakura period, monks who studied in China brought matcha back to Japan. They went to China to learn about new teachings of Buddhism and brought back various cultures and goods from their temple life, including matcha. At that time, samurai held significant economic and political power in Japan, and their interest in new cultures was growing. The samurai accepted matcha along with Buddhism, and gradually this culture began to spread. During this time, the tea bowls and utensils used for enjoying matcha were imported from China, and wealthy samurai acquired these items. Such expensive goods from China were highly valued, and this trend continued into the Muromachi period. The samurai enjoyed matcha while adorning their interiors with lavish decorations. However, during this period, there were no dedicated tea rooms. Instead, they used spacious tatami rooms to prepare tea. In the tatami room, a person responsible for making tea would prepare the matcha in the back and bring it to serve to the guests. This culture was not limited to the samurai, it also spread to the general public. During the Muromachi period, there were simple tea shops and even mobile tea vendors, allowing various people to enjoy matcha. Notably, wealthy merchants emerged during this time. With the development of commerce, they gained wealth and established themselves as influential figures in society. These merchants enthusiastically collected goods from China and tea utensils, many of which were initially owned by samurai. They too were able to acquire expensive tools similar to those of the samurai, and gradually made them more accessible to the general public. Additionally, a new style known as Nakayama-kyu emerged. This style provided a tranquil space reminiscent of a quiet mountain environment while being located in urban areas for serving tea. The culture of inviting friends to enjoy tea in such calm settings expanded, and the practice of preparing matcha in small spaces began to resemble modern perceptions of the tea ceremony. This style of tea became known as chanoyu and evolved into an important venue for cultural exchange rather than just a drink. The culture developed among merchants and established the form where hosts prepared tea in front of guests themselves, marking a significant departure from the previous samurai-centered style. Sen no Rikyu is a figure who brought a unique direction to chanoyu. His influence on this culture is explained in more detail in another video, which is quite interesting. Sen no Rikyu introduced new values and philosophies into matcha culture, deepening chanoyu even further. Thus, chanoyu in Japan has evolved over time through the contributions of samurai, merchants, and ordinary citizens. The historical events and social changes behind this evolution reveal how it has been nurtured by many people. Thank you for listening until the end today. I talked about chanoyu, a traditional Japanese culture. If you have developed even a slight interest in tea ceremony or Japanese culture, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe to our channel and give us a high rating. See you next time.